So I'm here at Four Wheel Parts picking up in Orlando, picking up something, and we're gonna see what I got to get. It's right here inside this building, and got a surprise coming. Four Wheel Parts, Orlando. Welcome back to Evolving Mail. So I made it back from Four Wheel Parts. Had a little bit of confusion when I got there. So first, I could almost kill myself. So first, the guy said, "Oh, you still owe us like 50 bucks." I'm like, "No, I didn't. I paid for it." Blah blah blah. So we got that straightened out. They weren't taking into account their $50 deal that they had back when I bought it like a month ago. I wasn't supposed to get this till I was supposed to get it a while ago, but then they said it was going to be next month before I got it, which is over a month away. And basically, they called me yesterday and said he found one in stock, just trying to clear the orders out. So today I called to make sure they had it because it was supposed to be shipped. And the guy said, "Oh, I hope you got a really big car because it's 2 big boxes." And I was like, "How could it be that big a box, right?" I said, "Well, I got the Gladiator, so I'm going to come get it." So I get there, and after I go through the crap with the payment, the guy says to me, "All right, let me go get it." It comes out on a cart with 2 of these boxes, and I was like, "Holy crap, that's a lot of what?"
Why don't you do something instead of making people just look at you?
I said, "Holy crap, that's a big box." And the guy next to him gets off the phone and goes, "Oh, I ordered 2 of those, so it's only 1." So I almost got one of these for free. But what you see is I got the Sunrider for Hardtop from Bestop. Very hard to get. This is very coveted. I know a lot of people are waiting for this thing. They're waiting months to get this in. So I got it. We're going to put it on. I'm told it doesn't take super long, so we'll find out because it's going to rain. So we're going to get this thing open. And
if you don't want to be in it, get behind me.
So there we go. So now I got to take the top off. Got to take the freedom panels off, and we'll dig into this. So as you guys know, the freedom panels come off pretty easily. I do have this USA Tops screen thing on here, which is easy to do, except for these one here. They're hard to get at. The rest of them aren't too bad. But I have a painted hardtop. So as you guys know, with the painted hardtop comes the painted freedom panels, and it makes life a little difficult when you want to take the top off, because you can't just throw them in the back like I did when I had the non-painted. You gotta be careful with these things. It's a pain. So I don't use the freedom panels very often. Well, that's all about to change, because now I got this thing, which is I'm gonna love, because if it was up to me, like many of you, I would keep my top off all the time. Right? All the time I'd have it off. But obviously you can't. And I live in Florida, where 9 months out of the year it's super hot and it rains every day. It's constant raining. Freedom panels in here. Blow a kiss to them goodbye. Don't plan on using them for a while. And we're going to put them somewhere nice and secure. It's a shame I'm not comfortable just selling them, but I'm comfortable selling them. So,
well, if somebody bought it, they would want those too, probably, and have a choice.
yeah. So, I'll put this aside for a minute. Nice and careful.
You know, people won't use it, but if they don't have the choice, then they think they want it. That's how we work, isn't it?
So, let me get this out. We're going to look at the directions real fast, because I have no idea how to do this. So, obviously I need to use the directions. I probably could figure it out, but why? Some little strap. Those are those little straps that I'll never use. But I'm told this is so easy a caveman can do it, and we're about to find out. There's not too many more things exciting than a big yellow bag with Bestop written on it. So this is the twill top. Costs a little bit more for the twill, but I'm told it's much better. And then we got the 2 side pieces. I don't know if this is going to be extra difficult with the J-Top's screen on top or not, but we're going to find out. So it says I need safety glasses and a T40 Torx driver. Well, I'm not getting safety glasses, but I do have the driver.
And if you hadn't tried these, they're super good. 50-something cents.
So
That's my commercial.
that's her commercial. The Walmart water.
I want people to tell me about good items. I really want to try the cotton candy.
Okay, so first thing we're going to do is look at our stuff. We got our stuff. Take the freedom panels off. And it says remove both hardtop freedom panels according to the instructions, blah blah. Clean the windshield and hardtop seals, blah blah, whatever. Right, we're gonna do that. So step 1, attach a Z clip at the end of the cable on each side of the deck assembly to the door rail. So I have no idea what the hell that means. Attach a Z clip at the end of the cable on each side of the deck assembly to the door rail. Okay, so looking at that, looking at this, and I'm trying to figure out what the hell they're talking about. I do not see a cable. Once I find out what they're talking about. Oh, there's a cable. So there's a cable. And I don't know if there's a left and a right. I'm going to go with that's right side. I'm going to go with this is left side. Oh, it does tell you. So 577.2 is the right side. Yep, I was right. Okay, so we are going to attach the Z-clip to this little hole right here. Where did it go? So going underneath. We're going to put that little hole, this little thing is going in that hole.
Oh, see, I see.
Something like this.
That's how my
I feel like I'm doing that wrong.
That's exactly how my gas pedal and the bug hooks on, and if it falls off, oof.
Boy, they're saying, what the hell? All right, so.
Quit cussing. Oof.
Falling down.
I almost did. Good thing I didn't break it.
I'm just trying to. Yeah, good thing you didn't break it. It's not even funny. I don't understand.
Looked to me like it slid up in there.
Goes from the outside.
That's what that little crevice is, huh? It's home.
Trying to work out. It says the outside of the door rail. Hey, look at that. There's instructions. Through the hole in the door rail. Put it through the hole. Okay, put it through the hole. Rotate the Z-clip and attach cable so that the inside portion of the clip rests in the pocket in the back of the thing. Which is what she said. That's what she said. But just having a little bit of trouble getting it. Okay. So it rests in the pocket like that, which is just kind of weird. almost there. Doesn't want to stay right there.
Probably when you get it in place, it will.
Okay, so it says add vinyl tape to hold it in place. Interesting. So, do I have vinyl tape? Did it come with vinyl tape? No. So let me go get some electrical tape. So, let's put a little tape right there. So, my electrical tape has seen better days. Okay, so that one's there. Got that. Let's do the other side. I got about 1 million things of electrical tape, but yet every time I need it, I can't find it. I try to put it in strategic places, but strategery is not my strong point apparently. I'm thinking this is probably the most difficult thing of this whole thing.
I'm telling you, be on the side of the road trying to do that to a pedal.
Just doesn't want to finagle its way in there with my man hands. Okay. This is crappy tape. Just gonna hold it in place, I guess. Alright, so somewhere up here. Okay, so I did that. Next direction. Attach the door rails to the deck 12 using the 2 flange screws. So I am going to what the hell? I'm the king of losing stuff.
Right there in the grass.
Grass color. Alright, so alright, using 2 57309, which is smaller or the larger, let me look. Yep, smaller ones. Bring this up. Put that hole, those 2 things in that hole. I'll put this awesome. So Bestop was smart, and they decided to you can use the tools that you already have. You don't have to go buy any more tools. Yes, people, I know you can use a drill on this bit, but we're not doing that. It's plastic and it's not worth getting drill out. Okay, that's that. The other side. Same thing. Can't see what I'm doing.
I think everybody would want to see you sell that bug and then redo a Jeep.
Would you guys like to see that?
Jeep people are faithful.
That's true. Aren't bug people faithful?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm a Jeep person. She's a bug person, but we both appreciate each other and each other's stuff, so get it on it together.
Yeah, but that bug don't have AC.
That's true. My first Jeep didn't have AC. My first 2 Jeeps didn't have AC. Alright, so make sure the door rail is assembled behind it. Look, I missed a step. So behind the assembly, it's in there. It's in there. Hey, look, it worked out. So it just worked out. It lucked out. Okay, so now using 2 people, lift the assembly and door top of the Jeep. So if I can take my top off my Jeep by myself, I'm pretty sure I can pull this off.
They probably don't want you to scratch your precious truck.
I got this turned around the wrong way. I'm so dumb. I'm not even looking what I'm doing. Losing my mind. Sorry, camera girl. So it does help to have a partner.
I'm weak.
So, all right. So I don't know. Okay, directions. So there's this thing in the middle that may cause some bit of a problem. We'll find out here in a minute. Okay, so you got that up there. Okay, align the holes in the deck assembly in the door, rails and sports bar. So this is here. Align those holes. And I got this issue with this right here. So this is interesting because I don't know if anybody has gotten this to work with the J-Top's top, and it looks like I may not be the first. Okay, so scratching that crap up right there. So let me get that out of the way and see if that's holding me up. I feel like it's holding me up. It is. So that's a problem. Problem number 1. This top, in its configuration right there, does not appear to want to work with that, which is not good.
Well, if it's just that one strap,
So
you could not use it.
yeah, it looks like we're not going to use it, because we're definitely going to use this top. And of course, we're not going to tighten it down just yet. You get it kind of in there, but not super tight. Okay, so next bolt, basically bolt here, bolt there. And I'll show you a close up when I come around the other side.
Yeah, I'm glad you know.
Huh?
I'm glad you know
Know what?
what to do.
Oh, I'm missing something. So I missed a step because I'm not paying attention. So there's a spacer right here. Now, I wonder if I use the spacer.
If you can use your
Yeah. So spacer. So I've watched some other videos. I know that Light Bright, what's her name from Light Bright, did it by herself, but she admittedly had already had it installed. She uninstalled it and put it back on just to show it. And that's fine, but I did not pre-install, so I'm working all this out. So there's this little thing right here, this little nub, can you see that? The little nub, we're gonna put this spacer over the nub, essentially. Right there.
what's that other little thing hanging down on the front?
This?
Yeah.
That goes on the underside.
There's no way that goes on the underside.
Goes underneath.
Okay.
So now, when I take this strap, take this strap. It's always fun being the first. I think it is going to work for me. Take this back off, the rubber strap, back down. So I think it is going to work because it has that little spacer. So that's good news. And kudos to Bestop for possibly thinking that through. And I would say Bestop probably did think it through. I mean, these are the guys that are making the tops for all the Jeeps factory, the factory OEM ones and all the off-market ones, and even some of your cheaper ones. Like if you look on Quadratech and they have Land's End, which I think is probably the cheapest one you can get. I think it's Land's End or something like that. They're made by Bestop. As far as I know, they're the only manufacturer, true manufacturer. Saw a mark on the newly fixed. Put that box to work and forgot to install it or bring it inside. Just a newly fixed Challenger, and I saw a mark on the door and thought it was a scratch, but it wasn't. All right, so we got this. So we got this little nub here, right? And I guess it's so you're not putting too much pressure on that. But actually, that hole goes in. So that's what it is. The hole goes in there normally, and this needs to ride above it. So this is actually relocating the hole from inside to above. And because of that, we're able to miss this strap, which for some reason when I was just quickly looking at the parts, I was thinking they were going to go in the back or something, but not so, which is pretty fantastic because I like having this. I like it and I don't like it. There are times when I don't like it, but like everything else, there are times when you have to have it. And then it gets hot in Florida, and for most of the year, it's so hot you just can't be in the sun like that. You'll cook. And I'm driving through Orlando every day and stop and go traffic, and yep, man, you die. Talk about a redneck. Boy, my neck gets red sometimes. And so I'm gonna just kind of get everything almost snug, but not snug. I got this centerpiece to do back here that probably just holds it back down a little bit. Find out. So okay, got those in. So go to this next page, which is nearly done, and it has this piece right here is going to plug in. It's going to go like this and plug in, and then those two bolts go in there. So this is the only thing that may prove to be a bit of a pain in the buttocks, because I have this thing on. So what I gotta do is I gotta work around. Yeah, if you want to talk to the side, babe, take a look. You need to be on the other side.
So this is basically holding the top. So you got this piece right there. So I'm assuming this is essentially gonna, these ears right here are gonna ride under the ears that normally hold the top down, and then it's gonna go into that. So these are basically acting like the latches. And it's just a little pain to get to because actually it goes in between. So it's going to go in between here and the top. Looks like. Yeah, my guts are getting squished. Nope, that's not it. I bet I can read the directions. So it says attach the rear clamp to the deck using the 2 flange. Push down on the deck while.
Okay, so I'm just tightening this stuff. I'm trying not to over tighten anything because I have a tendency to do that. And so that one, this is the last one.
What was that, 6 bolts?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 6 bolts.
Well, actually 10 because you had to put 2 on each side before you put it up.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm gonna put my tools away. Put my little tools away. You see how easy that was. I know a lot of you probably don't even keep this tool set handy, but I think it's a pretty good little set. It says Jeep on there, which makes any of us Jeep enthusiasts pretty happy. If you took a turd and you put Jeep on it, we'd all buy the turd. So anyway, so now we're in. Put my Amazon box back out of the way. So now the top's down. They got those little things that those little straps that hold this thing in there.
There was a dog barking at them kids. I thought I was gonna get some pudding. Sorry.
She needs Ritalin. So they have those little straps to hold this thing down, but
I do.
Where's it gonna go? It's gonna go back, right? So we just fold this thing forward somehow. Folds forward. It's quite stiff. Honestly, I thought it was going to be a lot flimsier than that. And these latches are actually better than the factory latches. So driving down the road, I got to figure out where I'm going to put this top right now. We'll take it for a ride here in a second. Driving down the road, say I got this in place. All right, I can just flip these down, flip this up, and flip it back, and I'm good to go. Good to go for a ride. So I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna take it for a ride and see how she is. So stay tuned. Are you coming for a ride?
Yes. Evolving male.
Family fun.
Family fun.
I might have to fold this thing back more because it's kind of loose.
What is this now?
Huh?
It's like having a hardtop and a bikini top. Oh yeah, soft top. Bikini's just, you can't. Just a leather, right?
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we are. So I do have the screen up, which I can take this back another spot, no problem, and it's pretty much out of my view. It just depends on, you know, what kind of day I got. So I'll probably fold it back when I get back, and so when I'm driving around, I just got wide open sun view, at least for now. But there are lots of times like if you go to the beach, you know, I'm here in Florida, so if you go to Daytona Beach where you can drive around the beach, it can you see me?
Yes.
Oh, looks like I'm on camera. So it you're at Daytona Beach, you know, it gets hot in the sun, so it's nice to have the shade because you will die. I don't know, you northern people may not understand, but if you're around here, boy, you know it gets hot, and the sun is pretty brutal. So that's it for now. I'll give you another rolling review while we're driving down the road. We'll try with the top down, top up when I get on the highway tomorrow, just to see how loud it is compared to the hardtop. You know, I already have to blast the radio anyway, so what's the difference? So anyway, hang in. We'll be back in a minute. So quick test, I rolled the sunroof back one more, or the sunroof, the netting back one more, give me a full and so it's pretty nice. You can really see, this is, you know, it's really not in my way, it's out of my peripheral, so it's right here. I get the open air feeling. It's not too bad driving about 50, not a lot of wind noise. It's actually, might actually be less wind noise than if I just had the Freedom panels off. This might be doing a little reflection action. So I like it. It's nice, and I can do it every single day. Every day. And if it starts raining, I don't have to find a bank and pull in underneath the thing. And, you know, it's nice. And I probably will do it every single day. It's not getting camera girl's hair all over the place, so no complaints there, I don't think. We'll see what it's like at 80 miles an hour, but I am thrilled. I love the hardtop, but boy, it's nice to look, a bit of mud, a spot of mud. We'll hit it because we have to.
Ooh.
So
Camera lady.
again, I'll try it again tomorrow, and we'll see how that's going, and we'll wrap this thing up. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Hold on tight, whatever. Okay, so I screwed up. So I just realized that this, I read the directions wrong. I thought that thing up there was a spacer. This piece was a spacer to go up there to move it up. It's not. It goes underneath. So we're actually, and if I would have looked at directions better, I'd have noticed that. But I had a gap along there where I could sort of see this. This was, the back end was raised up a little bit. Like, it's weird. And this didn't look right here. So I got ahead of myself because I'm excited. But this is raw. You know, this is the stuff that dum-dums do. And this is why I'm here to help you not be a dum-dum like me. And, you know, when you're in a hurry, you make mistakes. But at least it's not raining. So that's that. So it does, this does bode well, not well for this strap is not going to work. And that's really why I was looking for a way for that to work, because I wanted that strap to be able to be used. But it looks like I'm not going to be able to use that strap, and it's not the end of the world. But I'm going to take it out, and give me a second here, and when I'm done, I lost my camera girl. So when I'm done, I'm going to show you exactly what I was talking about, what it was doing, and why you need to do it this way. Okay, so what I did was I had that piece, I had this piece, this little round black thing on top, thinking that was a spacer of some sort, and I'm just retarded because I was hoping that I would get that underneath there. Well, I was able to pull that. The other side was fine. This side is might be a little off, or something's not square, but I got to pull. But I was able to get it, so I got that rolled up out of the way. What I had noticed is this piece up here, this was up a little higher in the back, but mostly it was back here. This was like sitting up, and I could see in, and that's not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be flat like that. So when you fold it down, it has a nice even look. Now, one thing, so I fixed it. All right, I fixed it. No big deal. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Let's see how that works. So one-handed or two hands. One thing I was worried about, now that I got it, and it doesn't look bad from inside, right? That's rolled up out of the way. Got your, what would be an opening. But one thing I was really concerned about was how was this going to look with a red painted top. And I really don't love the fact that I got a black piece on the top, but I got enough crap on here, so I don't think it looks that bad. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, anybody who knows that this thing wasn't cheap, so it kissed my butt. But it's, you know, it's nice. I do like it. It is rather nice. I'm not a huge fan of the twill. I like the way the other one probably looks a little bit more, but they say it's thin and loud. But it's not bad looking. It gets the job done. And like I said, tomorrow we'll take it for another ride. Sorry that I screwed you guys up on that initial install, but that's what it's all about on Evolving Male. I'm evolving. I learned from my own mistakes, and I'm willing to accept them and tell you not to make them. Because when you're throwing this thing together, it does help to have the directions and read them. I just glanced at them and went with it like that, but it does help to have, you know, a good idea where it's supposed to go and actually read the directions. And I was again trying to make something work that wasn't meant to work like that, and in the end it worked out anyway. But really nice top. The J tops, I love that, and it's going to come in handy when it's super hot and I just want some air. But right now it's going to be nice when I take the doors off and I still got the top on and I'm driving down the road to kick that back. That's going to be super awesome as soon as it stops raining all the time. But anyway, stay tuned. We're gonna do a high-speed road test. You know, I'm usually doing about 75, 78 miles an hour on the way to work. So we'll see what that's like and how much sound it has either way. And yep, stay tuned. Be right back. Okay, so I'm doing about 65 miles an hour right now, and 70, and it doesn't sound any louder than the hardtop. This is just as quiet as the hardtop. There's no difference. I see nothing, no change. It's quite awesome, quite great. I'm going to stop up here in a minute, and we'll go ahead and take the top off and try that. So hang tight. Be right back. Okay, so I'm not really moving. I'm just going to flip these things down. I'm going to take that off, push it back, and that's it. Put the visors back, and that's all we got to do. And we got open air top. Can't really beat it. There's another Jeep. We're going to wave at him. And look at that. Fantastic Florida, sunny Florida day. And it's like having the top down. So anyway, thanks for checking me out. As always, please hit like and subscribe. And leave some comments below. And you know, check out the Bestop Sunrider for a hardtop if you have a hardtop. This thing is fantastic. I absolutely love it. And I've only had it a day. Less than a day. So see you guys later. Take it easy. Peace out.